Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another First Impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Oreshika Tainted Bloodlines for the PlayStation Vita. This title was sent to me by PlayStation Portugal so that I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinions on it. So what is Oreshika all about? Well, it is essentially a JRPG that has a couple of time management elements tied to it due to a couple of things that happened during the story. So I have to tell you guys a little bit of the story just to give you an idea of the background of where you are and what has taken place when we get started with the gameplay. And essentially the story involves your clan being cursed due to their inability to protect some special artifacts, and you were also banned from the city of Kyoto. So the fact that you were banned and cursed and whatnot, it is obviously not as simple as, oh, we actually messed up. No, there's a big kind of plot behind it. But the curse that was placed upon you is that essentially you can only live for 2 years, as well as everybody else in your clan. Even if you get resurrected or whatever, you can only live for 2 years. So essentially what you got to do is you have to perform these union rituals with the gods so that they can give you children for your clan, which will only live for 2 years. And they, in turn, will have to, again, continue to perform rituals of union with the gods to kind of maintain your lineage as you play through the game. Now, I know this sounds a little bit weird, but trust me, once you actually get into the game and you kind of like see the story in due time, because it takes quite a while to actually go through the process of starting up the game and learning the story behind your clan and whatnot, which I'm not going to go into too much detail. I just wanted to let you guys understand what is going on and why is the time thing so important in the game. But let's get on to the gameplay aspect of it, shall we? So how does the game actually play? Well, as you can see, this is your basic menu, and this is where you decide what are the actions that you are going to be taking. Now, performing an action will take you a month, which means obviously each character will only live for 24 months. So if you want to make sure that you keep your lineage and you keep your fighters and all that, you have to constantly do the union rituals and whatnot. We will be doing at least one of them so that I can show you guys what that is about. But for now, let's get into some actual combat. Now, the options that you have here is that you can talk to Koshin, who essentially is an advisor, and it is very useful because if you ever feel lost, you just kind of talk to Koshin, and she can even do a plan for you of like what is the most optimal thing that you should do for a particular month, as well as she keeps tabs on upcoming events. So for instance, in February, there's nothing in particular. Currently, we are in the month of January, and we are deciding what we are doing in January. In March, Nemu, who is a recent clan member that I just did a union ritual, she becomes able to take part in raids, which means in March is almost like she achieves some form of maturity, and I am allowed to take her with me into dungeons and whatnot. Take her with me because it is a female child. There's also Koshin's diary, where she keeps information of everything that you have done so far. There's the clan history, as well as family tree and whatnot. There's a picture album. Interesting. I wasn't aware of this. Okay. Oh, they actually keep like the screenshots that you've taken within the game. So this was a screenshot that I posted earlier. I was just curious about that. So how do I get out of here now? Okay. Then there's a bunch of more stuff that you can check out here, but like I said, let's get into some gameplay. So we're going to take to the field because in January, there's a special festival that happens, which is a festival contest. Now, I already know that my characters aren't really up to par to participate in this contest, but it gives me a nice, introduction to the combat. Now, before we actually get into it, though, I want to tell you guys that I've tried recording this game previously, and I noticed that the graphics don't look that great when it is being recorded, simply because of the fact that obviously we have the small screen of the Vita. It is being blown up to 1080p, so some things aren't optimal, and the specific art style of this game that just looks beautiful in the Vita doesn't look particularly good on the big screen, so keep that in mind. So let's go to compete in the festival contest. I already know what we gotta do. And the festival contest, essentially, there's going to be a bunch of clans that are going to compete, and you're going to be fighting, and you can win these prizes. It's time to introduce yourself to the mighty opponents who've come to face you. So we got all of these clans, the Shirama, Okaya, Shishiku. The Breakers clan is my clan. It is called the Breakers because I couldn't fit in Iron Breakers. And as you can see with the fonts here, you can see the issue that I was talking about. You can barely read these fonts. You can read them fine on the console, but the fact is they are rather small. So when you blow them up to 1080p, they just kind of don't look that great. Then there's the Kenmatsu clan, Igayama clan, Kameki clan, and we're all going to be fighting. So round one, we're going to see the Shirama versus Okayama. You don't actually see the fights themselves when it's the CPU fighting. It just kind of like goes on. And so Okayama proceeds forward. Now it is the Shishiku versus the Breakers, and it is our turn. Now this is not your typical adventuring in this game. This is just a special event that takes place. I just wanted to show you guys so that you can see that beyond dungeon crawling and whatnot, there's also these kinds of events that will happen from time to time. So these are the clan members that I have available to me, Rurikhan being my main character, and these two other characters, Sacramore and Torun, are like the first two clan members that you get. They are randomly generated in everything except their class. Not sure if you guys can see the icons, but my character is a halberd user, Sacramore is a martial artist, and Torun is a gunner. So we're going to go into the battle just as we are. And the way that combat works is that you're going to see my characters as well as the enemy team's characters show up. So my team is on the left, enemy team is on the right. Now, one of the reasons why I said that this isn't really very well balanced is because I don't even have a full team yet. As you can see, the enemy team consists of 4 people. My team is only 3 people. Now, there are several ways that you can, there's essentially 2 ways that you can win a battle. And those are, you either kill off the entire enemy team, or you kill the enemy team's leader, which in this case is Captain Kazuna, all the way in the distance over there. Now, when your clan members are fighting, which is the case right now, we are playing with Sacramore, who is my martial artist. When they are fighting, they will give you their counsel, which, as you will notice, it's these 3 options here. If you use their counsel, it increases their loyalty, which is the reason why you want to try to use their counsel as often as possible. But you can also choose not to use their counsel and get more options in combat. Now, for this time, we actually have the option here to attack Captain Kazuna. And as I told you, if you kill off the enemy team's leader, you just win the match. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to attack Captain Kazuna. That's 77 damage from my martial artists. Now, typically the options menu is, your character's basic option menu is like you see now. So you can attack, you can do special skills, you can also do super powerful secret arts, which I haven't really unlocked yet. You can yield, you can defend, and you can use your knapsack, which is not available at this particular event. But using your knapsack is like using an item, like something to heal yourself or something along those lines. So for this situation, I'm going to choose to attack. Now, since my character is a halberd wielder, he can attack the entire front line of the enemy team, which consists of those 2 characters right there. Different characters will have different patterns of attack and different things that they can attack. So my character can only attack the enemy front line. So let's go ahead and do that. Takes care of those 2. They're still alive, obviously. And now we have a couple of more options here with our gunner, but our gunner is also going to focus fire Captain Kazuna, and let's hope she dies. Boom! 152! What a beast of a shot by Torun, and we straight up win. Now, the reason why I'm going after the leader is because, like I told you guys, I do have less 1 member than the rest of the clans, so I am at a clear disadvantage. Now, the right side clans are going to face off, like, depending on which one of them wins, they move onwards like a typical tournament. And now it's our turn to go into the semifinals, where we're going to be facing off against the Shirama clan. Yeah, is your stamina all topped up? Let me just make sure of that. No, wait, where is, use skills. We have healing light. No, we're all topped off. We didn't lose any energy or anything like that, so we're good to go. We're going to be facing off against the Okuyama clan. Now let's see if we can take out their leader as fast as we did last time, and we can actually proceed towards the finals. Now the leader of the Shinrama clan, oh wow, they actually got the first attack. That is not nice. For some reason, this particular character does not have the council of attacking their leader, which is obviously what I want to do. So at this point, I will not be accepting your council. I will be rejecting it. As you can see, you have the option to reject the character's council, and that will just give you the basic attack menu. So we're going to attack Captain Heikichi. And let's see how much damage we can... Oh, he dodged it. This is very bad. I'm going to try once again to shoot Captain Heikichi. Nice shot, 79 damage. She is going to increase the agility of that particular character there. You also have, obviously, buffs and debuffs, as what is to be expected from JRPGs. We're going to attack the entirety of the front line. That's 69 damage right there on the enemy captain. We are seeing another agility bonus pop up in the enemy team. We dodged the attack on the enemy team, and we're going to be attacking since we now have the council of this character to attack Captain Heikichi. Going to attack her again. She dodges yet again. Wow. Mighty Wave is an AoE attack. This is when I start to really become concerned, because that is going to dish out tons of damage. As a matter of fact, looks like our martial artist is going to be taken out. No, she's still alive. So we can now use Healing Light, or we can attack Hikaru. Nothing that I really want to do. I just want to take out the enemy leader. What kind of skills have you got? These are just basic spells. I really don't want to use any of these. So we're going to attack. It's like, this is an all-in strategy. 141 damage from my gunner. That was nice. Let's go ahead and slice them down. Captain goes down. We win. So obviously this kind of changes the way that you do battle, but when you're in dungeons, there will be fights where you will want to actually take out the entirety of the enemy team and not just the enemy leader, because there might be fights that have specific conditions for you to do so. So it is not always just, take out the leader and that's that. There will also be boss fights, which will demand a little bit more finesse from your skills. So we're going to go on to the finals, which I haven't really gotten this far in an event like this before, so I actually don't know what to expect. But let's go ahead, Healing Light, and heal up our team. You can do this Healing Light spell. Your character has it, as well as some of your other characters also have it. So like, for instance, if I want to use it with Torun, he's also got Healing Light. So let's spend his technique. There we go. And that's looking pretty good. So let's go back and head into the battlefield. Kenmatsu clan. Let's see which clan is the ultimate clan. And to be honest, the Ironbreakers should be the ultimate clan. So where is your leader? Who is the enemy team leader? It's not Madoku. It's neither of these. I'm just scared that the enemy team's leader might be in the back, because then I won't be able to use my character. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain a spell. I'm not sure if I can use this and then chain it. I think this will just use the electrical storm on all enemies. So let's see. Captain Nuiko. That's the captain right there at the front line. So we rejected the council, and we're going to go once again just straight after the leader because we are in numerical disadvantage. Nice! 3 hits. Oh, damn it. Did he back off? Hey, that's not fair. They're doing a lot of damage, by the way. It seems that he did back off. So what we're going to do is once again reject this, and we are going to attack Captain Nuiko. Ooh, 139 damage from the gunner. And unfortunately, I can't attack in the back line, because if you notice, the enemy dude went to the back line. And if I attack with this character, the halberd wielder can only attack the front line of the enemy team. The advantage of the halberd dude, though, is that he attacks the entirety of the front line. So, since we can't attack in the back line, we're going to have to do a skill. And that particular skill, I think I'm actually going to join forces with all of my characters, which you can do. It is a pretty interesting thing. So you can either just cast this spell once and do it solo, or you can join, and everybody else in your team can join in on this attack. The problem is, it is going to delay your turn. Oh, I can only attack in the front line with this? Not acceptable. To a frontline enemy, to a single enemy. Let's do join, Captain Nuiko. Now the problem with that is that I have to wait until the enemy team has had their turn. So we're going to reject this, and you're going to join me. How do I... Oh, they don't have the spell. This is bad. Okay, well, if you don't have the spell, what you're going to do is you're going to just attack him. That's 40 damage. Nice dodge. And only my character has Scorched Earth. That's 57 damage. Oh, wow. He's still alive. No! He's gotten healed. Twice. Okay, so my strategy is now pretty much in the dust. But you know what? I'm going to keep going with it because I'm not winning otherwise. Nice. 44 damage. Gift of health. And she heals up everybody. I still don't have any AoE heals, so this is going to be a problem. So at this point, I guess I'll try healing. I don't think it's going to work out, but I mean, I don't have any other choice. So we're going to heal Sacramore. But it's still not that much. She's going to dodge. Mighty Wave, going to deal a ton of damage. Put everybody... Oh, Torun is even down right now, so my gunner's down. What's left for me? I'm going to attack Captain Rurikhan. I don't care. Oh, dodged. Enough. Defeated. So in this particular match, there's like a turn limit or something, so you can't really proceed after that. The Breakers clan got eliminated, so we got into second place. I think we're still going to win something. So we're the runner-up. We received Chime of Victory and Horigen's Teacup. Not too bad. We're the best. We're not really the best. We're only second best, but that's fine. Now, as you can see, we've taken that particular... We've taken on that challenge that we had, and we've used up a month of game time. So this is important because, like I told you, your characters will only live for 2 years. So you got to keep that in mind at all times. Now, want to see how Nimue got on with her studies this month? And there you go. This is like the status growth for one of your characters that will be available to play in March. There were also about 438 people at this year's Sizzling Snow Festival. What a turnout. Right, that's the end of this month's report. Alright then, what's going to be your first move this month? If you're not sure, you can always call on a bit of Weasel Wisdom and I'll try to advise you. Now, again, every month you get to choose if you want to hear Kochin's plan, and she can decide everything if you want to. That's not what we're going to do. Instead, we're going to take a look at our knapsack. Let's see our items. I need to start moving stuff away from here. So let's move a couple of fresh leaf dew, because we have tons of that. Green leaf dew, leave those. Green leaf drop, let's remove one of these. Let's remove fresh leaf drop as well. Let's leave 2 mountain waters. Grants you the power of your parent god. I really don't want to use that. Flute of Salvation, the Iron Breakers never run. Bronze Claws, we probably want to sell these. Store this. Chime of Victory doubles the glory earned in the next battle. Yeah, we're not going to use that. Origin Teacup, worth a whole year's worth of Kochin snacks. Okay. And Bronze Claws is a weapon, which we really don't need to store. So this leaves us with these items, which are essentially healing potions. That is because you have a limited amount of inventory space when you are doing dungeons, so I want to make sure that I have some space to pick up loot from the dungeon when we go there. Now, in terms of your party, right now we still can't add Nimue to our party, who is a recently, it's like a newborn. Something that I've noticed with this game, though, is that 1 month of existence is enough that your character is more like in line with 15 or 16 or something like that. I mean, that's done obviously for gameplay reasons, so don't expect like, oh, 1 month old must be like a baby. Not so much. And I think at 8 months, essentially your characters kind of reach maturity, because that is when they can take part in the Union ritual. But okay, that is going to be it in terms of party management. I'm going to be talking about the Hall of Union and all that once we actually go into a dungeon, but for now, let's just take it to the field and get ourselves in a dungeon. She's talking about a boat because we recently got a boat donated to us by a princess, which will allow us to go to a different land. Currently in this land, this is our clan's residence, and there's 2 dungeons that we can go to. Runaway's Descent or Temple of the Dragon. Now, going into a dungeon already eats up a month of your game time. So you got to keep that in mind, but it's not like, oh, you've spent a month inside a dungeon, now you got to go back. No, you can spend several months inside a dungeon. I'm going to skip through this dialogue because it's not that important. You can spend several months in a dungeon. You just got to be aware of the fact that you're going to be missing out on other stuff that you could be doing, like union rituals and whatnot. So let's get to a dungeon here. Now, something very important, which is as soon as you're in a dungeon, time is passing by, which is why I pressed this menu, because time passes by rather fast. Take a look at the lower right-hand corner. You will notice that there is a burning thing, a burning map. So the burning stuff is the time. Once that time runs out, there should be nothing burning on the map, and that means 1 month has passed. As you can see, there was an enemy there. I approached him from behind, so I have the initiative. There's like a roulette here, which decides the rewards that you're going to be getting. Seems that we're just fighting off against one lowly demon. I do believe I over-leveled this dungeon a little bit. The reason I came here is because I recently acquired, in another dungeon, I acquired the yellow key, which I think is going to allow me to proceed further than I've ever been in this dungeon. So let's go ahead, kill off this guy. Should be fairly easy. Just gonna do basic attacks. There you go, takes care of that. All enemies wiped out. You get XP, you get loot, you get everything. And the dungeons are spread out in little sections like this. So this was a section. Now we're going to move on to the next section. Now, as we move through here, time is going to keep passing. As you can see, one of the flames just went out. That means that a little bit of the month has already passed. So we got to move forward a little bit faster. Got to keep up. The reason I'm kind of running through this is because these enemies are fairly basic, so they're not really very problematic. You can run faster by pressing the circle button. I'm just kind of running through stuff because I know that when I get to the end, there's going to be like a yellow block. Here's another battle. If we win this fight, we're going to gain mountain waters, which are essentially like a antidote type thing. Running does decrease your energy levels, like your stamina, as you can see there. Your stamina is also your health pool. So if you run too much, you lose your stamina. Losing your stamina will cause you to obviously enter fights whilst not being full health. So as you can see right now, this character's council is attacking all these different dudes. There's no real proper thing to do here, but I'm just going to heat her council anyways. You can also rotate the camera when you are in these fights. You can select different camera angles and whatnot. I like this one. This is satisfactory. So let's go ahead and kill the cat. It's always satisfying to kill a cat. I'm a terrible individual. I am a terrible individual. I'm going to go ahead and attack the other cat. I'm just using the council. Not that you have to use the council, but whatever. I'm going to attack the enemy front line here with my main character. I don't know what that dude did. Apparently some kind of a buff. But I think I'm going to take out the entirety of the enemies. You don't have to do this. Like I said, you can just take out the leader if you so desire. But still pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and boom, shoot this guy in the face. All enemies wiped out. Total victory. I believe this probably gives you more XP rather than just killing the enemy captain. But again, I am over-leveled for this section of the dungeon, so I just kind of want to get through it. Running super fast obviously has its disadvantages. Ooh, Tenon Slayer. That seems like it'd be an interesting weapon. Good, you can actually start to attack that dude. Although I could just make a joint attack, which you guys haven't really seen yet. So start joining forces for Electrical Storm against all enemies. And you have another action here. Join forces as number 2 for Electrical Storm. Now the enemy's going to be taking their turns and whatnot. They're going to be casting spells. And me, I'm going to... Oh, can I join? Yeah, I can. Press skill, and then you will see that it's got the little icon there that's flashing. So I can join in. My entire team is now channeling this beast of a spell. The enemy team all gets to have a go. Now that's done. It's just a massive spell of death and destruction. So that's also pretty cool, so that you can beef up your spells and whatnot. As you go through these labyrinths, you will come across these chests, which will give you items, possibly weapons, possibly consumables, and possibly money. Like, we got a couple of consumables and an item that I didn't really recognize what it was. Origami shrines. Placed in labyrinths with demons, much more powerful than the usual small fry hangout. If you're finding out hard to beat the normal Oni near an Origami shrine, you're definitely not going to have any luck with the Onigami itself, so don't bother being a hero. Get out of there. Huh. Ooh, there's a special shrine here. Good. Let's see what that's about. Simo Suya Tatsume. I've heard what's happening. We need to make you stronger and we need to do it right now. So come on, let's fight. Oh, I'm fighting against a god. That's always good. Do I want to do a joint fireball? Not really. Let's just go straight up for attacks. Oh, I forgot to heal my party. I should have healed my party before I went in there. Let's go for attacks. 37 damage, not that much. 25 damage, also not that much. So for you, I'm actually going to do a skill, because this character usually does AoE on the front line, so its single target damage is not as good. So instead, what we'll do is Fireball. And let's channel that. Yeah, let's join in forces on a Fireball. Join forces number 2 of Fireball. 172 damage, not too shabby. Shoot her in the face, punch her in the face twice, which is good. And I'm just going to go ahead and join again with a Fireball. Join forces number 2 Fireball. Force number 3 Fireball. Ouch. That is a lot of damage. Okay, this is not going to be enough. We need to use Healing Light. I guess I'll use it on myself. Actually, I'll use it on that guy. You will need to use your Healing Light on me. And I will use my Healing Light. Oh, she's powering up her water attacks. This is not good. Healing Light on Sacramore. There we go. And now, let's attack again. 34 damage. Oh, she's now a dragon. Okay. Not sure I like that a whole lot. Let's go ahead. Shoot her. Oh, I was able to poison her. Nice. Attack. What we're doing? Oh, yeah, we need to heal. Use Healing Light on Torun. No, you are going to attack. 20 damage? That's not really that much. I wanted a little bit more. Let's go for him. Heal up. And you will attack again and see if we can trigger a poison. Another poison. Sweet. And with the AoE attack. Damn, that AoE attack is just like killing me right now. I don't know what Survivor Spirit is. What's that? Survivor Spirit's probably like some dodge or something, but no, you're not going to use that. And you're not going to use a Fireball. Instead, we are going to heal me. Actually, I should heal Torun, because he's dealing more damage than me. Let's heal him. Heal the Gunner. Warrior Spirit, so she increased the damage on my character, which means I'll have to take advantage of that on the next turn. I'm going to reject your console, and you're going to Healing Light yourself. Just kind of recovering a little bit here. Now you are going to attack. Yeah, let's attack. Wow, that is not a whole lot of damage. I'm going to attack as well. 63 damage. That's a little bit more, so that's good. In comes the AoE attack yet again. Even the Weasel is attacking. Okay, so let's see. We have the Martial Artist. No, sorry, you're going to have to heal me. You are also going to have to heal me, because my character is damn near dying, so that I can also attack next turn, because I actually am doing decent damage with auto attacks in this character. In comes the AoE attack again. Yes, heal him. You are going to... Wait, did I just use my character to heal him, or did I just... I don't know which one healed who just now. I wasn't paying attention, but you are going to attack or heal. No, you're going to heal. You are going to heal me. Thank you. And you're going to attack again. Oh, and it was a critical hit. Nice. We actually had a boss fight in the video, which I wasn't sure was going to happen, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And we've all leveled up, we gained more stats, all parties member loyalty increased by 10, all inactive clan members loyalty increased by 5. Aw, you upset? You'll get over it. So we also have a button, as you can see there, that will heal your whole party, which is pretty useful. Basically, it uses up skills from all your party members. As you can see there, it tells you what it did. So right here, it used my character to heal everybody, except for the last one where it used the other character. So it heals in a smart way to maintain your technique, which is like your mana bar. So here's the thing that we have a key to now open, which I never done before, but running low on time this month, so I'm not sure how deep we're going to be able to get in here. And I'm also not sure how hard this particular enemy is going to be. Wow, we get almost nothing, just a little bit of money. Oni barrier effect. Okay, we're going to go straight for the leader here, not going to waste any time. Yeah, looks like they were not that tough. Once again, leveled up. Let's try to move forward at as fast a pace as we can so that we can make good use of time. Bronze breastplate, not too bad. This might actually come in handy. So it's my turn to attack. I get to attack the entire of the front line. Wow, that was pretty beastly. I have to say that was pretty beastly. So we got a bronze breastplate. Let's see if we can actually use that. I think that I'm not sure if this character uses I think my character uses medium armor, so it looks like bronze breastplate is not actually good for me. This is a damn shame. Usually I just do the optimum equipment thing, which is, it's one of the best ways so you don't have to waste too much time managing your inventory and whatnot. Maybe there's a chest here. Oh, nope. Oh, there is another yellow key section there. Oh, chests. Arid incense. Green leaf drop. If you catch the enemies in their backs, you're going to have the initiative for that particular fight. Once again, we're just running super fast here so that I can make good use of time. Oh wow. Ugh. Gonna have to do another battle. Attacked from behind. Oh, this is bad. So as you can see, when you're attacked from behind, your back line is actually in the front, your front line is actually in the back. However, you guys aren't really doing that much damage, so this is not really a problem. So you are going to go straight after the leader. And you damn near killed him in one hit. Now, since I'm in the back line with this character, I can only attack one target at a time. Which is fine, because we just have to kill the leader. And we should be about done here. I think I saw a chest somewhere. Oh yeah, we can go down there. Oh, we didn't make it. So now you can continue to raid this dungeon if you want, and that will basically use up another month, or you can go back home. Now, usually for this particular, at this point I would continue the dungeon, but for the sake of this video, I'm actually gonna go back home so that we can do something else in the other month. So you guys got a taste so far for some of the festivals, as well as a dungeon raid. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit of clan management. Well done, Rurikhan. Well done, everyone. You must be exhausted. So pop some dinner on, shall I? Oh, look at those spoils. New skills. One of them. Let me read the list of your new skills. Blazing Wheel. So when you get those scrolls and whatnot, you get access to new spells which your characters will learn. So this is the studies of the character that has been, like I told you guys, I had this character that has been in training. As of this month, Nimue can head out into battle with the rest of you. Just be a little bit careful. I think this one's all mouth and no trousers. Not sure what that's about. Probably some Japanese saying that doesn't really translate all that well to English. It's time to take a look at who's learned new skills this month. Rurikhan, Sacramore, Toru, Nimue. They all learn 7 new skills. So as you play and you go through the game, your characters constantly learn new skills, which use the technique bar. Weapon shops having a spring sale, armor shops having a sale as well. I think this could be important. Kitsuto says the Feast of All Demons will be held in the Hellfire Way Labyrinth in Inishida territory this June. Shall we go there this month and take a look? Right, that's the end of this month's report. Yeah, okay. So it's interesting that she said that about the festival that was taking place, the special demons thing that was taking place inside a dungeon. Because something important is if there's a festival, like let's go to Cochin, let's go to upcoming events. If there's a festival like right there in June, and you want to make sure that you get access to that, if that is inside a dungeon, remember that in order to navigate dungeons, you might just stay the entire month navigating the dungeon and not really getting to where you want to be. So you might want to start a dungeon raid months in advance, which is why she was saying that. So you guys might be wondering, well, why the hell would you go in March to a place where what you want to happen is going to happen in June? Because you're going to spend time in the dungeon. So again, time management, very, very important in this title. But we're not going to be doing dungeons. what we are going to be doing is we're going to be doing the Hall of Union, which is the whole Rite of Union, which I kept calling it the Union Ritual, which almost seems like some kind of work labor thing. But the Rite of Union essentially allows you to select one of your characters to go and do this ritual with a god, and as you do that, you are going to gain a new member of your clan. Now, my main character, Rurikhan here, is 16 months old, which means in 8 months, I'm assuming, he is going to die. So naturally, I want to make sure that I have a direct descendant of Rurikhan to continue on the clan. So let's see. I don't know what this tempered thing means, but looks like I can perform the ritual with this one. No, I can't because it's 3,300. Devotion is earned by doing battle and dungeons and whatnot. So obviously you want to go ahead and get as much devotion as possible, but since I can't get this particular character, we're going to go with this one. Each of these gods will have their elements and whatnot, and that will have effects on what kind of a child you will make. And as you can see here, there's all these stats to be taken into consideration. Again, all of you min-maxers are probably going to have a hell of a time figuring out what all this stuff does. Me personally, I just go with I like fire. I want to make the Rite of Union with fire gods, and that's pretty much it. The first fire union that I did was with, I don't remember, but I basically made a temple in her honor on my town. As a matter of fact, we can actually do that. We can go to town, and in town we can go to our shrine, and here we go. This was the first goddess that I had the Rite of Union with. I dedicated the shrine to her, but now since I'm trading, I'm not sure what the advantage is of having an upper shrine dedicated to this goddess, but I'm going to change it. Yes, we are going to be honoring the goddess that I'm going to perform the Rite of Union with now, if I can find her. Because now there's all the male gods here as well. There is no same-sex rites of union, if you were curious about that. You can only perform rites of union with gods of the opposite sex. So we're going to perform Rite of Union with Kagero no Yura, so we're going to honor her in the town. Again, I'm not sure of what the particular importance of this is, but we're going to do it anyway. So there we go. And now, let's go back to Hall of Union and perform the Rite of Union with Kagero no Yura. Yep. What a fine young man. So even though all of these games say this is not sex, but it kind of is, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And that is the child that the ritual produced. Now, I'm sorry, I know that part of the cinematic got cut by my screensaver, so I have to apologize for that, but the cinematic is pretty basic anyway. So how are we going to kick off this month, eh? So the union ritual takes off a month straight up. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. So you can now take a look at your clan, and you will see that oh, the other character's not here yet. She will only, the new character will only arrive at the clan like a month from now or something. But it is not available yet. However, Nimue is available to join the active party, so I'm going to go ahead and add her as a 4th member. Make sure you look out for them. Okay, sure thing. And if you notice, my character seems to have this tattoo growing on his face. That's the curse taking effect. So eventually, I'm assuming that when he's about to die, the curse is going to be covering most of his face. So in about 7 months or so, Rurikhan in this game is going to die. That's a damn shame. So that covers a lot of the mechanics in the game. There's also obviously a town that you can go into, and you can invest. As a matter of fact, I've been forgetting to invest in my town. Investing in your town will improve stuff. So this, for instance, boosts the power of gods and gives me discounts on devotion. This will make my town more luxurious and exciting, so that's not going to happen. So I guess we're going to invest a little bit more in weapons, and let's actually go for 2 plots in weapons. Yeah. And also, we can now buy weapons. You can only buy weapons for the weapons that your clan members can use. So Najinata would be for the halberd, which even now this Najinata is worse than the one that I have, but this one somehow is better. So I could buy this weapon. It doesn't seem like I can use it yet. No, I just don't have enough money because I spent all the money upgrading the town. So you can buy weapons, you can do like all kinds of inventory management and whatnot. You can also buy a new rifle if you want. You can buy new bracers for your characters. Usually I've just been sticking with the stuff that I pick up from dungeons. There's also heirloom weapons, which I'm not even sure what that's about, but it seems like I can order a special heirloom Najinata from the Najinata maker, which will cost me 23,000! Clan members can only you own 1 heirloom weapon each, but you can order as many as you want each month. That's great. You can also change your equipped items, but I'm not going to be doing any of that. But essentially, this is Oreshika. I like the game. I think the game is solid. I really like. I kind of like the time management elements of it, even though they're sometimes a little bit frustrating because like you have to always be on the run when you're doing dungeons. So there's a lot of pressure there. So if you don't like that kind of pressure, you could have problems with it. But apart from that, like I said, it's a solid game. It also has a bunch of like network features where you can like request QR codes from your friends. I haven't really messed around with that all that much. And you can also form alliances with other clans on your quest to avenge yourself and whatever. But it is a solid game. I like it, and if you have a Vita and you like these kinds of games, I really don't see the problem with it. So anyways, what do you guys think about Oreshika? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.